small canister. It could be filled with poison, salad oil, paint, or liquid curses. Cleaning solvent. Hey, the work on the Mary has started. Go for it, boys. My part of the bargain is as good as done. I hope they know what they're doing. At least they look nerdy enough. Hello, how's it coming on?
Very broken.
Yeah, looks like it.
Spare parts missing.
Spare parts? Like what?
A piston. A steam engine.
You're missing a piston for the steam engine? Don't you have something like that down in your workshop?
No, too bad. And machine oil. Finest machine oil. Need. Urgent.
Damn. All right, I'll take care of it.
Back to the Yeti cave. We need to speak with Cornelius.
Hey, Cornelius!
What is the code word?
I don't have a code wheel on me, and I never understood that business with the dice.
What are you talking about? The code word! Now!
Code word? What code word?
The password I gave you.
I'd like to give it to you, Cornelius, but first you have to tell me what the word is!
I didn't.
No. And why do we need a code word?
Don't you understand? The Yeti in the ice! First, the Yeti was there. Then I looked again, and suddenly there was a scruffy person. A prisoner, as I first thought.
Yes, and then there was a good-looking adventurer.
Precisely! Now you understand!
Well, not exactly.
Don't you see what this means? The Yeti is a shapeshifter!
You got fucking issues, buddy.
And since the Yeti is a shapeshifter,
I can never be certain what form he will use to creep in here.
and thus the code word.
Correct. The hairy beast has led me round by the nose long enough, but I know his secret now.
Aha! And what is the code word?
Melon.
Melon. It's also the code word to get into the Dwarven Undermountain in the first Lord of the Rings movie. Melon. It means friend in Elvish.
I need the finest machine oil for fixing the Mary.
I've got very good oil, a whole can full.
Excellent!
But I can't give it to you. Well, I need it for my Yeti disguise.
I don't need much, just a few drops.
And what if those few drops should make the difference between victory and defeat? What if I'm sneaking up on the Yeti, and just before I pounce on him, my suit squeaks? And then I would think, if you hadn't given that nice young man your fine machine oil, then...
All right! That means I'll only get the machine oil once you've caught the Yeti.
Correct.
Terrific. That animal rights activist out there?
No, don't mention her, please.
What can you tell me about her?
Not much. A radical, a mad woman, sabotaged my Yeti traps because she wanted to prevent me from catching the Yeti. She says that no one should lock up an animal, and that she hopes the Yeti throws me into an icy crevasse.
She loves animals.
People like her stand in the way of progress. Look how far we have come. We have machines that are deadlier than magic spells. We have devices that we didn't even know we needed 10 years ago. Without modern science, we would still be living in caves.
If you say so. Goodbye, Try not to fall on your head.
Okay.
I've got an idea. If Cornelius is as crazy as I think, I might be able to get him out of the way with this.
Oh, he's pretty fucking crazy.
Hey, Cornelius!
What is the code word?
Bratburger liverwurst.
You are the Yeti, and you are in the cage.
Looks like it.
Then, I've won!
If you say so.
This is fantastic. Just a moment. That was too easy.
Huh?
Why did you lock yourself up? It makes no sense. Unless you lovely creature. Are you comfortable there in the cage?
Here in the cage.
May I, perhaps give it a try?
This cage?
Yes, why not?
Well,
Oh, come on. Or are you hiding something?
no, but... All right.
You go ahead and get on in there. You fucking jackass.
Yes! Finally, I've got you.
Oh, no.
Oh, you thought you could trick me, didn't you? But no, not me. Not me! It was a fiendish plan. You gradually took everything from my cave into the cell and wanted to make me believe I was free when I was actually in the cell the whole time. How long were you going to play this game with me, Yeti?
Well...
You were a worthy opponent. Oh, yes, I admit it. But in the end, I was simply smarter than you. Now, you are trapped, and I will finally be able to prove your existence to my colleagues. As soon as I find the secret door to the outside.
Well, I admit defeat.
No. Sometimes I thought I was losing my mind, but it was worth it. Oh, yes, it's all worth it. Oh.
Yeah, you win. I'm more interested where... Ah, there it is. A can of the finest machine oil.
Alright, we got our machine oil. And we'll leave dipshit Yeti boy up in the cage there. Because really he's too fucking Looney Tune to unleash upon the world. Even if it's at the North Pole. Let's give the machine oil to the technician.
I found some machine oil.
Excellent!
All that's missing is the piston. If the critters don't have a piston, then I guess Monkus' ship is the only alternative. Okay, let's go.
Oh. Who are you and what do you want?
My name is irrelevant. I've got an offer to make to your boss.
An offer he can't refuse.
Of course he can refuse it, but first he has to hear it.
There's something to that. Go on in. But if I can give you a tip, don't for that.
Monkus!
Who are you? And why shouldn't I let you suffer the painful death?
Well,
Wait a minute, I know you. Aren't you one of those little thieves from Groxen?
I'm not a thief.
No, of course not. You do what you have to do. That's the right attitude. You have to seize every opportunity that presents itself. That's the only way to get ahead in this world. So, what do you want? I have a lot to do.
Evil lurks everywhere, it seems.
Everywhere. Just like opportunities. I have been sent from one accursed spot in this world to the next, but I have learned to discover opportunities where others see only despair.
I wouldn't have expected such lyrical language from you.
I have a speechwriter. He wrote a lot of crap.
I see. You have a ship. I have a ship. Shouldn't we help each other out?
What? I wouldn't know what I would want from you.
Well, I just happen to have a wish. I need a piston for a steam engine.
What will you offer me for one?
What do you want?
All I need to rid myself of my dear family is in that accursed mountain.
Mount Doom?
Rubbish! Down there, by those critters.
How are those little guys supposed to help you gain power?
They have something outrageous. A machine that can build machines.
What?
I saw it with my own eyes. They pushed buttons to tell the machine what to build, and a short time later, it came out of the machine.
Huh. Amazing.
That's not amazing. It's fantastic. They use the machine to make spare parts. But just imagine what a weaponsmith could do with it. A warlord. Or me.
That is definitely fantastic. Why weren't you sent someplace where there's more going on?
Well, I'm the 9th of 6 children.
Huh?
We only counted the offspring that Mother didn't eat immediately after giving birth to them.
Ew!
It isn't easy being a 6th child. 5 older brothers and sisters to knock off. But I finally have a promising plan that will make me Mother's favorite. They will all respect me.
What sort of plan?
You are too curious, my friend. Do you know why there are no curious people around me?
I'm not interested. Not at all. The critters behind the big cliff. Well, could it be that you borrowed something from them and forgot to return it?
I never forget anything. I have their heart, true. And I will keep it until I get what I want.
Maybe we could negotiate.
I am not accustomed to negotiating, and I'm not about to start now. Certainly not in this matter. The heart will be the key to my meteoric rise!
This guy's got fucking issues.
How could you steal the heart when it means so much to the critters?
A masterstroke. I stumbled across their little workshop by chance a year ago. The hairy fellows were extremely busy getting their sanctuary into shape, but they were lacking raw materials that aren't found in this region.
And you pretended to be an altruistic friend in need?
What would you have done? I was able to catch a glimpse of the heart while it was in the machine. I knew I had to have it. So I sent them as many tools and materials as they wanted. I became their friend. Then I pretended to have a dizzy spell. They took me to their sanctuary, and thus within reach of the heart.
And what are you still doing here?
But I thought all the power was in the heart, you see. But it isn't. It doesn't do a thing. Nothing at all. It only works in the sanctuary, in the machine, which the critters are guarding with their lives. They would rather see it destroyed than let me have it.
I've got to go.
Very well. Go.
The pipe seems to go through the whole ship. I don't know what its function is, but it looks like it's empty. Normal people would consider that horrifying, pompous march music. For Monkus, it seems to be easy listening. That fat toad lounges around here while everybody else has to slave away for him. That is so unfair. Why can't they all slave away from me while I lounge around?
I like your attitude.
I've never been this close to the fat toad. Whenever I could, I left the room when he came in. A buddy of mine once jostled him by accident. Poor thing, whatever his name was. He wasn't really a buddy, more of an acquaintance. And it wasn't a jostle, more of a barroom brawl. But the fat guy is evil. That's what I'm trying to say. Excuse me?
What is it now?
About the piston I need, I was thinking... I'll get you access to the Critter's Sanctuary if you'll give me a piston.
Indeed. What makes you think you can overcome their thick walls or their stubbornness?
I've got an idea. I'm working on their behalf. One of them is out there accompanying me. They think I'll help them to get their heart back.
Ah, I see. And of course, your skin is more important than their hide.
I just want to get away from here and finally be left in peace.
I trust you.
That sounds a lot like Bruce Campbell.
A scoundrel. You can get a piston from my crew in the engine room, provided
totally
you
reminds
give
me of
access
Ash.
to the Critter's Sanctuary.
All right.
Good.
This is my boomstick!
I've got to go.
Very well. Go. But do not forget our deal. My success and your life depend on it.
Sure thing.
And stay alert. These critters are not as stupid as they look. Anyone who can build this has extraordinary abilities.
What is that?
This is the heart your friends are after.
Is that a crystal?
I don't know what it is, but there is no other like it in this world. This stone is not of natural origin, of that I am sure. Those critters have built it. It provided their sanctuary and their machine with energy until, well, until I stole it.
It's beautiful.
And immeasurably valuable. But I would not give it up for any treasure in the world. My victory is nigh, and you will provide it for me. I know you. You are one of us, and our kind always seeks their own advantage. That makes you predictable.
He's an asshole.
You know that feeling when you've absolutely got to have something? When you shove all rationality aside and live only for that one thing?
No.
Yeah, it's like love. Come on, little friend. We have a heart to conquer.
Crew members only! Out!
I went to see Monkus. He said I should get a steam engine piston here.
The boss is giving you a steam engine piston? Ha, not even you believe that!
Go ask him.
Well, I guess I'll be okay. Wait! Here, now close the door behind you.
Thanks a lot. I have the piston. I thought that would be a lot more complicated.
Nothing's too complicated when the game order is in control.
I got my hands on a piston for the steam engine.
Very good.
Now you have everything you need, don't you?
Yes. Finish soon?
Terrific! Then I'll get you your heart.
Good friend.
Don't be too sure about that. If I want to steal the crystal, I'm going to have to be able to move freely about the submarine, even in the engine room. If I want, even if I can't stand the idea, maybe I will join the army after all. Hello,
Why are you greeting yourself?
I didn't.
You said, hello, Ah,
Could it be that the cold is getting to you?
you've got to think of something to pass the time.
Say, do you think I might be able to sign up with the ship?
Sorry, we're full.
But I'll do anything. I'll let myself be humiliated and treated like dirt.
Of course. After all, you want to join the army. But like I said, right now all our positions are filled.
I've had it.
Dismissed!
The crew really seems to be complete, as they even have a guy doing nothing standing around here all day. Wow! That is terrific!
Gagaloo!
Thank you both, you've saved my neck!
You heart!
Of course I'll get the heart and give it to you.
Very good. Wait there.
Okay, I'll bring it to you over there. See you soon! Oh man, You critters really shouldn't be so nice to me.
Let's use the canister in the watering hole.
Cold. The canister is now full of water. And the label came off. I stuck the yellow label to the bottle. It'll hold as long as it's damp. Here.
Alright, we're going to change over to Critter. Now as Critter, of course, we can enter Sanctuary. So you can see the bottle over here has a yellow label, kind of like ours now. Loop. I didn't do anything. Takalook. Now we got the actual brandy. What we need to do is get rid of one of the guards so that Mr. Nathaniel Bonnet can get a open position in the army. Let's get the penguin drunk on brandy. That should be fun. Meh, meh. You will drink this, motherfucker. You have no choice. That'll do it.
Looks like a spot just opened up.
Let's go ahead and change to Nate.
Hi. I think you have an opening now.
Really? Why?
The guard over there ran off.
What a bum. Well, he'll be back. They always come back.
Why?
The boss has flying monkeys that he sends after deserters. When those monkeys find you, it's... well, let's not talk about it. I'll just say bananas, grammar book, and yellow rubber tree. You know what I mean?
Not a clue. What about the job?
We'll advertise.
Why do you want to advertise the job? I'm here, and I want the job.
Maybe so, but who says you're the most qualified applicant?
There's nobody else here.
How are people who might be interested supposed to know about the job? Just a minute, we'll have it in a sec.
The Shadow Army announces they are seeking to fill the following positions immediately. 1 black guard, male,